In this video, we are going to look at percentile rank and rank functions. Percentile rank shows the percentage of test takers who have scored below that percentile. The percentile rank of a score is the percentage of scores in its frequency distribution that are the same or lower than that. For example, a test score that is greater than 75% of the scores of people taking the test is said to be at the 75th percentile. Percentile ranks are commonly used to clarify the interpretation of scores on standardized tests. There are two syntax in percentile rank. First one is the array, which is basically the table array or the table which contains the scores of the students. And the next one is X, which is essentially the score for which you want to find the percentile. Let's say we want to be able to find the percentile rank for a bunch of students based on their average score. And we also want to find the corresponding rank to that. So column A contains the student ID. Column B contains average score of the students. And in column C, we are going to determine the percentile rank. So we are going to go to the fx function here. And under search for a function, we are going to type in percentile and click go. Under select a function, there's something called percentile rank. I'm going to select that and click OK. Once I do that, another window pops up. The first syntax in that is array. So I'm going to select the table array, and in this case it contains all the cells from B2 through B31. And I'm going to lock these cells either by pressing F4 or by pressing Shift and the number 4. X is the next syntax. This is the value for which I want to know the percentile rank. So in this case, it would be cell B2 because I want to know the rank for all of these students. So it's going to be one by one. And I'm not going to lock this because it's going to change as I'm going to drag and drop this formula. This is an optional value, so I'm simply going to click OK. Once I do that, it has automatically calculated the percentile rank. This 10% is showing me that the percentage of test takers who scored below this particular student. So there are only 10% of the students who scored below or equal to this student ID. And now I'm simply going to double click on this plus sign, and it has calculated the percentile rank for me. So if I go to the data tab and arrange it in descending order, so it's going to show me all the students who've got the highest scores. Now let's say I want to be able to calculate the rank as well. So I'm going to go to the rank column, which is column D, and this time I'm going to use another method to get to the formula. I'm going to type in an equal to sign, type in rank, and open bracket. Once I do that, I'm going to select the number which I would like to rank. In this case, it would be cell B2. Next would be the array, so I'm going to select this entire table. And finally, I would like it to come in descending order. And I'm going to close bracket and click enter. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and lock this cell, and I'm going to double click on the sign and drag it down. So you can see student with the ID 7 has received a rank of 1, which is corresponding to the percentile rank. So this is how useful percentile rank and rank can be. They are basically used to clarify the interpretation of scores on standardized tests. I hope this was useful.
This video was brought to you by CXO Learning Academy, a premier learning initiative by CXO Math. For any queries, you can email us at learning@cxomath.com.